Hello everybody, Epsilon9 here, and I'm playing Firewatch. I'd actually been a little excited for this game. Campo Santo presents... in cooperation with Panic Inc. You know, I hate that. Whenever you say something, so-and-so presents, I'm expecting the title. I'm not expecting an association with or with cooperation with. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. Julia, darling. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. Not like I have much of an option. You're drunk. So, what's your, major? You're pretty. I'm more of a forthcoming kind of guy. You're pretty, she says coolly. You're not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. That's true. Yes, the cheeseburger will help with preventing the hangover and with drunkenness. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Right on! Oh. Okay. Hope that's mine. I think I might have been playing Fallout 4 too much. That's... all I'm seeing are just like, okay, I recognize all this from Fallout 4, even though this is not at all Fallout 4. It's not even made by the same company. This is not even remotely the same game! This is a hell of a dinky-ass parking garage. You date for over a year, she drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. Especially what she does to your nuts. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Slush. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Oh, man. Oh, God! Sorry, Julia. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet all rolled into one. Okay. 1979, you talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. Kids? They're not very smart, or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple little idiots. That would be pretty good. One day, why rush? In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Ah, that's a good way for a proposal. Oh, there's the gate. I was wondering, it's like, did they actually bother to put in a road for me to get in here, or did they just put me in, drop the car right in the middle of a clearing? Some game developers would do that. Clearly not, whoever made this game. Thoroughfare Trailhead. No fireworks. Do not forget to check in. You're in their country. Learn to live with bears. I'm kind of partial to living with twinks more, myself. Warning, Thoroughfare Trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. Thoroughfare is a primitive backcountry trail. The trail may be vague along... I think I need glasses. Locating the trail may be more difficult than expected, and it is common for novice something to find themselves stranded at night without water. Make a plan, be prepared. Okay, so this is the map. Gotcha. I did notice a wedding ring on my guy's finger, so clearly the wedding went through. Here's hoping Julia's still alive, though. It's a Thursday night, and Julia is 4 hours late. Oh shit, she doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Ah, that's good. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Remember, children, go to bed angry. That's how relationships work. Don't confront the issue, just ignore it and let it fester. You don't touch each other all night, see? The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Pose and flex like He-Man, or frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Damn it, these are both good choices. She was right. She was right. You are very pretty. Damn straight. That looks like it could be painful. Two Forks, 8 more miles still. Eesh. It's the A button, not the space bar, it's the A button. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Ah, see, it's a good thing we got Mayhem. What the fuck, dog? Oh, you little shit. What? Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. Beat his goddamn face in. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Well, that dog was frickin' useless. So either I get for the dog that can't do anything or the dog that won't do anything. Frickin' dogs. At least with the cat, I wouldn't have had any expectations. 1984, plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Personally, I'd be fine with moving. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. Well, I'm not gonna... Never give up on good job opportunities for relationships. I don't care what it is. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. Exactly. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. See, that's fine. Absent makes the heart grow fonder, right? Don't want to stew in regret. Contrary to what I've previously said, Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Oh. She was found crying in the stairwell. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it, or you say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. Absolutely. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. See, that's something that you want to get diagnosed as early as possible. Okay, so I can't move. Journal. Oh, God! Oh, shit. Oh, okay, probably gonna have to try and censor that. Jesus! Well, I guess that's how you know what your character looks like. God damn! Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You're determined to take care of her by yourself. I decide to move her into a full-time care facility. That would be better for the both of us. There's the path that I came from. Not gonna drop me in the middle of a clearing, 'cause that is lazy programming. Oh, there is a sprint function just like in Fallout 4. I have been playing that game too much. Let's not trip and fall here. That looks like it would hurt. It's a bit of an odd leap. Don't want to fuck with Bambi's dad. He'll... Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. Aha. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. Look, it's better for her to have constant care as opposed to me. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her for some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it. If you won't see a therapist, you won't. You've always really liked Susan. Months go by, Mayhem dies. Useless dog. Should have gone with Bucket. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Lucky you. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less, and seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer's coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Okay, so, unlike certain other games, I do know what my protagonist looks like, and I know his backstory in full. The hell? Okay, it's a rather nice effect. Stylistic choice to be certain, but I can appreciate it. Smacked him.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hello.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Okay, so he threw that one book with accuracy and the other he just dropped.